Please like and subscribe to my dad's channel.
Just picked this up from Best Buy, and I'm actually going to try it out on my iPhone 16 Pro Max, and I'm also going to try it out on my iPad Pro 12.9-inch 5th generation. I don't think it's going to work there, but supposedly should work with my phone. So I'm going to try doing two different things with it. One, to have physical connection to the internet using my phone, having my iPhone 16 Pro Max physically connected to my network. And then I'm going to see if I can reverse it. I don't know if this will work, to try to see if I can use my phone as technically a ISP backup. So if I have files here, so if files ever goes down, can I swap the connection to the what is it, the MDX or the modem, or I forget what it's called, the files hardware that makes the connection to the physical connection to the internet through the fiber connection. If I can replace that with this, sort of do it like I think T-Mobile offers that right now. Verizon might actually offer cellular service, ISP service in your home, if that's the only option you have for internet. So they offer something like that. They offer a router, a modem, or MDX, or whatever it's called, that's wireless, that works cellular. Be careful. For your home, sort of doing that with this. Now, I have tethering on my phone, but I believe it only has a capacity max of 5 connections at once. So this would be, if I can use this as an ISP backup, which I don't know if it's going to work, I'll let you know. If I can use it as an ISP backup, I'd have more than 5 connections going through my phone. This is the actual device. So this is a USB-C to 1 gig connection, I believe, with a charger. I think it's just 1 gig. Yeah, there it is. So I would like the upgraded version. Hopefully comes out with the 2.5 gigahertz connection. I have 2 gig service. On my port to provide 2 gig coming out of my Orbi. I'll be connecting this to an Orbi. An Orbi, I'll let you know the model number. But this is a close-up look. Belkin. USB-C, this will be used for charging. This will be the physical connection. And then the USB-C connection. Let me just do some measurements to get an idea of how much space. I was hoping it'd come with an Ethernet cable, but I guess nothing comes with accessories anymore. I have my own Ethernet cable, so that's not going to be a big deal. Not very thick. I mean, well, this is the thickness. Half an inch. This is all the information on it. Okay. So let's try it out. This is my cable. I'm connected to my Netgear switch here in the back here. I'm making the physical connection here to my phone. And let me put, I also plugged in a USB-C charger to charge my phone while it's connected to the physical network. So I'm going to make the physical connection here. Something should come up on the top part of that black bar area. Charge it. And there it is. That's the Ethernet connection. Cool. So I put everything on airplane mode, turned everything off. Under settings, you will see Ethernet come up. That was not... Yeah, under settings, you will see the Ethernet, and that option was not available until I plugged in the USB-C Ethernet adapter. Watch me unplug it and you'll see it go away. Gone. Let me plug it back in. Now it's charging and the Ethernet is plugged in. When you click on Ethernet, this option will come up. Click on that. And it got an IP address 4 address. So it configured and gave me an IP address. Below it will be the IP address assigned to you to connect to the network. So I'm now going to use speed test to check it out to see how fast. I should be getting a gig. I put airplane mode. The only thing I'm not connected to Wi-Fi or cellular, just the physical connection. Let me click on go. Remember, I have 2 gig service, but I'm only going to get 1 gig because the adapter maxes out at 1 gig. Awesome. Working really well. Now, let's check the, let's see if I can use it as a backup ISP service. This is my Verizon ONT optical network. What is it called? Optical. I looked it up just to make sure. It's called the ONT optical network terminal. Optical network terminal. So this is the physical connection, that black cable there. I'm going to be taking that out and putting it onto the Belkin adapter. See what happens. It didn't work. Tethering or trying to tether the ISP connection from the Orbi router to this to see if I can sort of like, I was hoping for some type of OS upgrade in the background that I don't know anything of that can cause the iPhone to act like a router or a physical tethering, because I have wireless tethering and I can get up to 5 connections. I was hoping once I plug this in, I would have options to sort of like give it router capabilities or modem capabilities. But I was wrong. So that didn't work. I tried everything. It did not work. I couldn't get the traffic to go from the Orbi through here, through the phone, and giving me ISP. There was no option for tethering or tethering through USB-C. I was hoping something came up like that, but there's no options on the iPhone. So I learned something new. Unless you know better, let me know below, please, because it would be pretty cool to figure this out. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to try other options, and I'll do videos on that. But it didn't work in that capacity as a ISP backup. But I did get physical connection. Now, it worked on the iPhone. You saw the physical connection. That worked fine as a network device, physically connected to the network. Now let me try it on my iPad 12 Pro Max, iPad Pro 12.9, screen size version 5. So the physical connection here works just fine on the iPad Pro Max 5th generation, the iPad, not the iPad Pro Max, the iPad Pro 12.9 tablet works just fine. And let me just do a speed test. Everything came up like the phone, you know, the Ethernet connection and everything. And with just standard Wi-Fi, I only get like 5 or 6 because I think this only has Wi-Fi 5, so it doesn't have the latest and greatest Wi-Fi 6 to take advantage of the higher speeds. But as you can see, it does with physically plugging it in. So it worked on my iPad Pro. Perfect. So if I need higher speed or faster speed on my 5th generation iPad Pro, I can plug this in. It's a pretty cool idea. So it's so cool now, you can actually do physical connections through USB-C. You know, before I end this video, let me make sure it works on my computer. This is my MSI gaming laptop, and this is the USB-C connection here. Let me remove this adapter, plug in this. It comes up as Ethernet 2. Let me look at the properties of this connection. This is what's coming up. So it is plug and play pretty much. This is the physical connection. I'm going to remove it from here and plug it into the adapter. I just plugged it in and it's showing connectivity and data. And it's now showing connected to my network. And it works on my MSI laptop. So it worked just fine on my laptop. That's a Windows 11 machine. So it should be pretty much plug and play. The only thing I would change is that I would get a because 2.5 is becoming the norm, hopefully soon. I would probably switch it out to a 2.5 gigahertz adapter, so that way I can future-proof the adapter. All right, so this is going to be the end of the video. I hope it helps. I was hoping that it would help as an ISP backup, but I'm going to have to do more research on that and find specific devices that can tether through the Wi-Fi through my phone. That's probably what I'm going to have to do. But if you have any info or further advice, please feel free to leave it below. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I hope this video helps. Bye now.
It would be really nice if you would like and subscribe to the channel.